Improvement after crisis means that the suicide risk is over. That's not true. Like any treatment, if you're under medication, your health is improving, that is the most vulnerable time. During that period, anyone can move back to a downward spiral. So many suicides occur in the period of improvement. Okay, when the person has the energy to turn around, the despair is still there. The destructive thoughts and actions are still there. So risk is actually not averted by just preventing it once. You need to be vigilant at that time as well.
हम लोग इतना इंश्योरेंस पे स्पेंड करते हैं, हेल्थ केयर इंडस्ट्री इज बूमिंग, कितने रेस्टोरेंट्स ओपन हो रहे हैं, रोज नई ट्रैवल कंपनीज बहुत सारे ऑफर्स लेके हमें रिझाने आती हैं. वी ऑल वांट टू स्टे हेल्दी, एंजॉय लाइफ, एंड सो मच इंपॉर्टेंस इज गिवन टू अ ह्यूमन लाइफ बिकॉज इट्स द ग्रेटेस्ट गिफ्ट ऑफ गॉड. फिर सडनली क्या हो जाता है? क्यों हम कभी अपने नेगेटिव थॉट्स में इतना फंस जाते हैं? और फिर फेमस फैशन डिजाइनर सब्यसाची मुखर्जी, उनका ड्रीम था फैशन डिजाइनर बनना. टैलेंटेड होने के बावजूद भी उन्हें बहुत सारी स्ट्रगल्स का सामना करना पड़ा, और उन्होंने भी एक ऐसा फेज देखा जहां पे he went into depression, battled suicidal thoughts. But at the right time, when he just surpassed those negative thoughts, which were momentary, उस rock bottom situation के बाद नीचे जाने के लिए और कुछ नहीं था, वहां से सिर्फ ऊपर ही उठना था. He didn't give up. He found solutions and he is a global fashion icon today. Welcome all to episode 29 of Healthy Me, Happy Me, nurturing the gift of life because you matter. I welcome our guests today, Leonie DeMello and Pooja Mehta. Leonie, she has MSW and a dip in human resource development. She has an experience in counseling since more than 4 decades with Sion Hospital and the industry settings. She has been a behavioral trainer for more than 25 years and a faculty at TISS for 5 years. Energy healer भी है and NLP practitioner भी है. Sneh Angan was an initiative started by her in January 2020, and she has been working in schools and colleges since then. Pooja Mehta, आप MBA है in International Business and Strategic Management. She's a homemaker and a mental health social worker, counselor, Reiki healer, and a teacher. She's a proud part of Sneh Angan since March 22. She has been working as a marketing and business development executive as well as a radio jockey and a voiceover artist in the past. And after a 20 years career break, she has restarted her career from this year. Wow. And I'm your host, Vinita Skandani. Many of you know I'm a cancer thriver. I too went through such negative thoughts at some point of life. And but किसी ने समझाया था लाइफ हमें सेकंड चांस बहुत मुश्किल से देती है. So even I had no option but to fight back, and उसके बाद सिर्फ upward curve growth देखी है. Audience can share their questions in the chat box, and we quickly start with Pooja and Leonie. Welcome, Pooja and Leonie. You can begin from here.
Yeah, hi Vinita. I would like to welcome Leonie from Sneyangan. She will introduce what we do at Sneyangan.
Okay, so welcome to the session. Sneyangan, as Vinita mentioned, was started 5 years back, and since 5 years we have been working in schools and colleges and some other groups as well. And we are happy now to be taking this session with you all. So Pooja will be taking the session in bilingually. And if at all anybody has any difficulty and is not able to understand what is said in English, please indicate so that we will translate into Hindi. So welcome. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you everyone for coming over to Sneyangan's Nurturing the Gift of Life. And thank you, Happy Me, Healthy Me, for having us here and giving us an opportunity to talk about, what we talk about. And, let's just dive into this. The next slide I'll share. We'll not keep the mics open, but please drop in a sentence or two in the chat box. I'm going to share a slide which has a number of words on it. How do you feel when you see those words? Yeah, and then Vinita can just say them over, or we can see them in the chat box.
So आप सबसे रिक्वेस्ट है ये स्लाइड देख के जो भी आपके दिमाग में आता है आप प्लीज चैट बॉक्स में लिखिए.
चैट बॉक्स में एक लाइन ड्रॉप कर दीजिए कि ये जो नेक्स्ट स्लाइड है वो देख के आपको कैसा फील होता है. So how do you feel when you see these words? Despair, death, suicide, आत्महत्या. Despair, hopelessness, helplessness.
So
How do you
people
feel?
say they feel sad, scary,
Yeah.
disappointing.
The word death in itself makes
Low
you
energy.
feel gloomy. Yes.
Fear,
Low
depressed.
energy. Yes.
Okay, one person
Yes.
says want to help.
Yes. So
Hopelessness, give up.
Yes, when you see hopelessness, you want to try and do something. But then there is always that thing in your mind, okay, what can I do? What can I do? Can I really make a difference? What can I do? That's exactly what we're here to talk about today. So, about the statistics, what do suicidal statistics say? There are about 8 lakh people who die by suicide every year in the world. 1,71,000 people died in India itself in 2022. And during the pandemic, there was a 10% increase in suicides in general, an 18.5% increase in suicides in children, the age group of 18 and below. These were mostly students. So, how does this all happen? What's happening here? What is suicide prevention? Let's first talk about that. Anyone can learn to identify people who are disturbed, distressed, or maybe thinking about taking their lives. You can empower yourself to assist people and save lives, and you can learn to be a first responder. For now, let's park that word right here, first responder. What is that? We'll come back to it. What is suicide? Okay. It is deliberate self-harm leading to death is termed as suicide. Suicide attempt, you're inflicting pain to yourself. You want to try to give yourself that extreme level of pain with an intent to die. And who are suicide survivors? Suicide survivors are those either who have attempted suicide and have gotten saved, or family members who have lost dear ones to suicide and they are left behind, to face that situation where the loss has already happened. But they're there, they're the survivors. Now, what is related to suicide? What is it that's happening on the inside of a person? There is a gentleman called Edwin Schneidman. He is the authority on suicide, and he says that psychic is mental pain of feeling disturbed and one's inner turmoil. It is the feeling of being emotionally broken. बोलते हैं ना, हमारी अंदर की जो आत्मा है, हमारी जो साइक है, हमारा जो मेंटल बीइंग है, वो टूट गया है, मैं अंदर से पूरी टूट गई हूँ. So that brokenness, that like we have a headache, we have a stomach ache, we have that psychic. Our mental well-being is being disturbed. The disturbance comes from feelings of hopelessness, despair, and helplessness. It is also said that people who actually want to die by suicide, their final aim is not actually to die. Their final aim is actually to end the pain. They want to get rid of that helplessness. They want to get rid of the hopelessness. They want to get rid of the pain. It's not really, death is not their first thought. The first thought is get rid of the pain, get rid of this helplessness. What are the key features of a person who wants to die by suicide? Okay, there's ambivalence. They're not quite sure, The wish to live and the wish to die goes hand in hand. वो जीना भी चाहते हैं, yet वो सब कुछ खत्म भी करना चाहते हैं. There's that level of confusion. फिर impulsivity आती है, impulsiveness. इतना पेन है, इतना एंगर है that, impulsive acts, they'll go into impulsive acts. Then there's rigidity. एक धारणा है, बस मैंने खत्म करना है तो खत्म करना है, इसके आगे कुछ नहीं. They have just constantly they think of suicide. Okay, they're not able to come up with any other solution. That's how rigid people behave. Now, like any human any human thought process, there are myths that surround suicide and topics of suicide, and there are facts that actually put those myths at rest. We're going to discuss 6 myths. The first one, talking about suicide with someone will plant the idea of suicide in their head. आप बात करेंगे तो उनका मन करेगा कि हाँ मैं ये करूं. No, that's not true. That's totally not true. Talking about suicide does not increase the risk. Okay, it opens a window of two-way communication. You're avoiding the discussion will actually encourage them to go out and look for unreliable information. The fact that you're talking to them, you're clearing the facts for them. Of course, you will have to clear your own facts as well, but if you don't talk about it at all, that confusion is being created. So talking clears the communication. It just opens, this dialogue. Once you have the dialogue, then there's, scope for help. Myth number 2, a person threatening suicide is not serious about it. Okay, they just want attention. They will not contemplate it. That is not true. What are these? What is suicide? What are attempts of suicide? Attempts of suicide are cries for help. Okay, it is a plea for help. Even if they don't go ahead with it and it's just something to grab attention, of course they want attention because they're in pain. They want you to help. The person is desperate. That's why the cries of help are there. They want to end the pain and the misery. Okay, so yes, you must not ignore even if you think that it is just a call for attention. Suicide cannot be prevented. I will just say it can be prevented. It is preventable. His or her situation is hopeless. What can I say that will help? What can I do? I might not even be able to help. So if I can't help, I can't do anything. No, that's not it. Just by being there and being non-judgmental when you're listening to people is a helping hand. Just shoulder to shoulder, sitting next to somebody is able to talk to you. Okay. You just need to connect with somebody. People who are helpless and hopeless, their strongest desire is to, have a connect. So creating that connect, just being there for someone, you can do a lot. Suicide happens without warning. Well, there are enough warning signs, there are enough indications, you can see them. You just need to keep an open eye, an open mind, being non-judgmental as well. Myth number 6, improvement after crisis means that the suicide risk is over. That's not true. Like any treatment, if you're under medication, your health is improving, that is the most vulnerable time. During that period, anyone can move back to a downward spiral. So many suicides occur in the period of improvement. Okay, when the person has the energy to turn around, the despair is still there. The destructive thoughts and actions are still there. So risk is actually not averted by just preventing it once. You need to be vigilant at that time as well. Those were the risks. Now, how do you assess a suicidal person? There are 3 levels of risks. There's low, medium, and high. The person who has some suicidal thoughts, I can't go on, I wish I were dead. They're just making plans in their head. Low risk. Then there's medium risk, uh, they have thought about it. Yes, suicide is an option. I might do it. I may do it. Okay. But there are no plans as to exactly how they're going to do it. There's no immediate plan as to, what they're going to do. And high risk people, these are the people you need to be really careful about because they may take an action immediately. Okay. These are people who have a definite plan. They've thought it out. They have it in their mind that there is no way out and this is the last act that I can go through. So they will say कि बस इसके बाद और कुछ नहीं, मुझे अब यही करना है. So it's people like these you need to tell that no, there is always a solution, right? So and these are high risk people. Okay, so you need to be very careful about जब हम high risk पे पहुंच जाते हैं तब you have to be very careful, you have to be vigilant, you have to keep जो उनके आसपास के लोग हैं उनको ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा कि वो कुछ ऐसा कदम ना उठाएं जिससे उनको कोई हानि हो जाए या फिर suicide successful हो जाए उनकी. So these are the kind of low risks levels you have to keep in mind. Now factors कौन से हैं जो that lead to suicide? They're generally life stresses. Okay, things that bring stress into one's life, interpersonal problems, relationships होती हैं, parent-child relationship, husband-wife relationship, work relationships, जहाँ पे 2 लोग involved होते हैं, any relationship between 2 people is an interpersonal relationship. वहाँ पे जहाँ problems आती हैं, वहाँ पे stress level बढ़ता है. Rejection in societies, rejection रंग रूप पे rejection होता है, body structure पे rejection होता है, success level पे rejection होता है, orientation पे rejection होता है, लोग किस तरह से अपने आप को carry करते हैं, genders पे rejection होता है. So rejection also leads to a lot of stress in people जहाँ पे लोग अपनी जिंदगी खत्म करना चाहते हैं. Health issues हैं. Health में जब कुछ लोग who reach a stage where they don't see themselves coming out of a health situation, maybe terminal illness और कोई ऐसी बीमारी जो उनकी नहीं क्योर हो रही है और वो यही देख रहे हैं कि वो एक अंधकार में घुसे ही जा रहे हैं, वहां पर उनको लगता है कि अब मैं जा ही रहा हूं तो मैं क्यों ना खत्म ही कर दूं, कहानी खत्म कर दूं. ये भी स्ट्रेस लेवल्स होते हैं. हेल्थ इश्यूज ऑल्सो क्रिएट दैट. लॉस ऑफ इवेंट, जब फैमिली में कोई गुजर जाता है, when you lose a loved one, when you lose a dear one or you lose a friend, a lot of times I've seen some people when they start losing friends who are of the same age group, that also brings a lot of stress in them. So losing people around you, grief, loss of promotions, that is also a loss of event. Okay, loss of failing in an exam, that is a loss of event. These are all stressors. Work and financial problems. COVID की वजह से बहुत सारे work and financial problems आए थे. During COVID, people lost their jobs, their pay scales were cut, they were working from home, they were working 24/7 because they were working from home. कंप्यूटर था तो कंप्यूटर के सामने बैठना था, परफॉर्मेंस भी अपनी दिखानी थी, फाइनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम्स हो गए थे, मैं फैमिली को कैसे खिलाऊंगा पिलाऊंगा, पैसा कहाँ से आएगा. So these are all the problems that again create a lot of stress in life. Changes in society, um, social changes like that relate to economic changes for that matter, or uh, when you move from one place to another, आपकी society पूरी change हो जाती है. आपको एक जगह रहने की आदत होती है, between cities, between countries, between areas. Societal changes, anything related to the society. And various other stressors such as shame or threat of being found guilty. हो सकता है आपसे कुछ ऐसा काम हुआ हो जिसकी वजह से आपको लगता है कि अगर इफ आई एम फाउंड गिल्टी देयर बी सो मच शेम अराउंड मी, देयर बी सो मच, जग हसाई कितनी होगी. वो जग हसाई से बचने के लिए क्विक सोल्यूशन ढूंढना चाहते हैं लोग. फिर दोज आर आल्सो लाइफ स्ट्रेसेस. देयर आर अदर थिंग्स दैट इंस्टिगेट दिस काइंड ऑफ स्ट्रेस माइंड में. मेंटल इलनेसेस एंड सुसाइड इज वन थिंग. अनट्रीटेड डिप्रेशन, लोग डिप्रेशन में चले जाते हैं लेकिन कभी भी रियलाइज नहीं करते कि ये डिप्रेशन हो रहा है हमें. वी शुड ट्राई एंड गेट सम हेल्प. व्हेन इट गोज अनट्रीटेड, देन एक एक करके यू गो इनटू अ डीपर एंड डार्कर environment. Then there is alcohol and drug addiction. Alcohol and drug addiction, who are used to having a lot of alcohol or are taking drugs and they get dependent on it, उनके अंदर भी ऐसा होता है कि देयर one thing leads to another, and then what happens is drug overdose or alcohol overdose. Then it starts eating into your body. This indirectly they might not even want to attempt suicide, but वो drug overdose की वजह से कभी-कभी suicidal acts हो जाते हैं. Then there's something known as schizophrenia, that's psychosis, and bipolar disorder. What is schizophrenia? Psychosis, first of all, psychosis is disconnection from reality. आप reality के बारे में नहीं सोचते, okay? You're always living in a thought world of your own, okay? Unrealistic world. And schizophrenia, that's a mental disorder that affects a person's ability to think, feel, and behave clearly. They're always erratic. There's something happening. कुछ हो रहा है मेरे आसपास. And they tend to, go into a haywire mental process. And people can be helped. There is always a way out. Bipolar disorder, mood swings होते हैं. कभी एकदम depressed हैं, low हैं, कभी एकदम manic state में हैं. They're, running around, frantic, एकदम full of energy, right? So these are mental illnesses, and there are treatments for these mental illnesses. But when the treatment is not gotten, or when the treatment people around you are not helping you get that treatment, तो ये life stresses create होते हैं and suicidal thoughts आते हैं. Now, other stigmas and issues that surround suicide. Stigmas around mental health issues. People resort at home to home remedies के चलो इसको suicidal thoughts हैं तो हम घर के कुछ नुस्खे करते हैं, sorcery, झाड़ फूंक and all those things, taking them to babas and faith healers. Okay, हो सकता है किसी के पास जाने से वो एक counseling मिल जाए, but I don't think झाड़ फूंक and all those things. Actually, when you brand somebody that somebody is going through these thoughts and they are going mental, you're actually creating even more stress. They will become even more conscious about how they're feeling or what they're going through. उनको ऐसा लगेगा उनकी जगह सही हो रही है. There's lack of access to mental health services. That also compounds problems. People don't willingly and readily go, okay, now the scenario is that, things are opening up. People have more open, feelings and, thoughts about taking others for counseling or even family members for counseling. But there was a time, and still in some areas today, लोग जाना नहीं चाहते, काउंसलिंग के लिए नहीं जाना चाहते, thinking that, कि दूसरे लोग सोचेंगे कि मुझे कोई मेंटल प्रॉब्लम है, मुझे कोई मेंटल डिसेबिलिटी है. But it's okay to get help. You're just going to talk to somebody. Somebody is going to guide you, to counsel you. Also, some times people have access to things like firearms, chemical pesticides, rat poison वगैरह आराम से मिल जाता है, medications, poison, psychotropic drugs, drugs that are related to psychological ailments. Somebody is taking guidance from a psychiatrist, and they might have those drugs lying around at home, and somebody else might take undue advantage of it. So, easy access to these kind of things is also one of the reasons why, there's a lot of stigma around suicide. Post-traumatic stress disorder, ये क्या है? Well, किसी के साथ कुछ trauma हुआ हो, for example, rape survivors of bullying in school or in colleges, soldiers who have just come back from combat, survivors of major accidents. ऐसे लोगों के दिमाग में बार बार वो ख्याल आता रहता है कि it is happening to me again and again. They keep reliving that stress. They keep reliving that trauma. So reliving that trauma creates stress within them. And that is the post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, they call it. That also creates suicidal thoughts and tendencies. They want to end that pain. Remember we talked about psych ache. That ache needs to go. That pain needs to go. And then there is something new that has come up. Well, not really new. Cyber crime has been very, common now. And this is exposure to graphic sensationalization rather. Glamorized accounts of suicide. Some time back, there was a game, a truth or dare game created for youngsters, adolescents and teens that was called the Blue Whale game. This Blue Whale game, whoever had logged into that portal, the person was dared to do certain acts of bravery. They so-called it acts of bravery, but actually they were acts of, attempting suicide and trying to get saved or get killed. They called it bravery, but actually it was not bravery. It was, whoever the creators were, it was a very dark kind of a thing that was being created. And a lot of youngsters lost their lives in that, walking on the ledge of a tall building and things like that. So, this exposure to the cyber world has also been linked to suicidal thoughts, especially mostly in youngsters. Now, common reactions to suicide. Number one, the first one, fear and denial. You don't mean that. When somebody talks to you about suicidal feelings, they say, you don't mean that. Then there's shock and anger. Don't even think about it. How dare you? Then there's ridicule. Oh, you're so stupid. Of course you'd think that, you run away, you coward. And then discomfort. People just totally ignore the plea and turn away. They're fearful of taking any action. Now let's come back to first responder. Remember we talked about being a first responder. What can you do? What one can do? One can be a first responder. अब हम first responder के बारे में बात करेंगे. A first responder is a person who is able to recognize a cry and warning sign that someone may be contemplating suicide. कोई suicide करने की चाह दिखा रहा है या कोई suicide tendencies दिखा रहा है, वो suicide tendencies जो हैं, अगर आप वो recognize कर सकते हो और आप उस person से जाके कुछ बात कर सकते हो, then you are a first responder. जैसे कि जब कहीं आग लगती है या कहीं कुछ घटना घटती है, so who reaches there on the scene first is a first responder. So who can be a first responder? Examples. A sports teacher notices a team member who is withdrawn. Okay, अब या फिर एक स्कूल टीचर जो देख रही है ग्रेड्स गिर रहे हैं, बच्चा एकदम अलूफ सा हो गया है, वो ध्यान नहीं दे रहा है क्लास में, वो किसी से बात नहीं कर रहा है, तो द टीचर कैन रिकॉग्नाइज दैट टीचर कैन बी फर्स्ट रिस्पॉन्डर. मैनेजर at the job, instead of just being a boss, let's try to talk to the person. एम्प्लॉय से बात करिए कि क्या प्रॉब्लम है, क्यों आप ऐसा बिहेव कर रहे हैं. Okay, why are you distracted for deadlines? Why are you aloof? Why are you coming late to work? Talk to them, have a word. The manager, not being a boss, but being a first responder. Then friends, आपके classmates misbehave कर रहे हैं, आपके classmate का favorite jacket है, वो अपना favorite jacket किसी को दे देता है, तो आपके mind में एक bell ring होती है, तो use that ringing bell as a sign to go and help. So you're a first responder. Now, what does the first responder do? जैसे कि medical situations में CPR होता है, cardiopulmonary resuscitation, right? वैसे ही mental health में QPR होता है. Okay, QPR is a mental health first aid to save people. What is QPR? QPR is simply question, persuade, and refer. Question the person about suicide, persuade him or her to get help, and refer the person to the appropriate resource or the professional, the right professional place. Now, anyone working with people, for example, schools, colleges, teachers, peers, youth peers, priests, school counselors, police officers, firemen, paramedics, or even volunteers or staff in any human service or organization, or you, a normal person, any person, existent person, can learn QPR and be a first responder. Anyone and everyone can do it. Another thing to ponder is most suicidal persons, what kind of tendencies they have. Before we go into questioning them and referring them and persuading them, we have to understand them in a way. Most suicidal persons tend not to self-refer. No one, अपने आप कोई नहीं जाएगा help लेने के लिए. अपने आप कोई आगे भी नहीं आएगा help लेने के लिए. Okay, they will resist treatment. मुझे नहीं जाना है, मैं नहीं करूँगा. Often they use drugs and alcohol for pain medication. इतना दर्द होता है mentally, इतना pain हो रहा होता है कि they want to use something to intoxicate them so that everything is hazy, and they have to hide, they want to hide their level of despair. They want it to go totally undetected and untreated. वो दिखाना ही नहीं चाहते because they will feel कि अगर दिख गया तो फिर क्या, what will happen? What are the warning signs? Now there are direct and indirect verbal cues. Okay, direct verbal cues are things like I wish I were dead, I'm going to end it all. Directly बोला है, clearly, clear cut. If such and such things happen, मैं अपनी जान ले लूंगा या अपनी जान ले लूंगी. Then there are indirect cues. Indirect cues are my family would be better off without me. मेरे बिना क्या ही फर्क पड़ जाएगा. Who cares if I'm dead anyway? ये मेरी prized possessions है. Something जो वो पहले कभी भी छोड़ना नहीं चाहते थे, अब सडनली वो चीजें उठा के अपनी दे देते हैं किसी और को. Okay, these are signs, indirect signs. You don't have to take care of me or worry about me any longer. Okay, indirectly वो बोलने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि that's it, I'm going to do something to myself. Okay, these are direct verbal clues and indirect verbal clues. Then there are behavioral clues. Behavioral clues are like things like sudden changes in behavior, anger, hitting oneself or hitting someone else, arguments में पड़ना, चिल्लाना, overeating, oversleeping, or not sleeping at all, loss of appetite, anything in excess, giving away prized possession, as we said earlier, making or changing a will. Suddenly you realized you want to make a will. Suddenly you realized you want to change it. Sudden interest or disinterest in religion or any other belief for that matter. You're so used to a certain lifestyle also, if you have a certain lifestyle, suddenly you change your routines. Meeting a doctor for no apparent reason or vague somatic symptoms, मुझे सिर दर्द हो रहा है, continuously मेरे पेट में दर्द हो रही है, हालांकि there is nothing wrong with the stomach. मुझे सिर दर्द हो रहा है, मुझे पसीना आ रहा है, जहां तक कि एक पसीने की बूंद नहीं है माथे पर, या मुझे बुखार है, but there is no fever at all. Then there is loss of memory, general confusion, loss of understanding of judgment, कहीं भी चले जा रहे हैं या बैठे हैं तो ऐसे ही स्पेस में देखे जा रहे हैं. So anything that is out of the ordinary in behavior. Then there's situational clues. Sudden rejection of loved ones or, divorce or separation. A recent move, from one place to another and you didn't want it. This happens a lot in children. बच्चे होते हैं, they're so used to एक जगह पर उनके स्कूल फ्रेंड्स होते हैं, स्कूल होता है, आस पड़ोस में फ्रेंड्स होते हैं. when they move to a new place और वहाँ पर उनको फ्रेंड्स नहीं मिलते, सब कुछ नया होता है और एक्सेप्टेंस नहीं होती है, वहाँ पर बहुत प्रॉब्लम होती है बच्चों को. वहाँ पे बच्चों को बहुत ज़रूरत होती है काउंसलिंग की या फिर माँ बाप के बात करने की. Death of a spouse or child or friend or neighbor or anybody close to you, especially if by suicide or by accident, वो एक trauma create कर देता है. Diagnosis of a terminal illness, again, if there is no cure, or if the cure seems कि बहुत time लग रहा है cure होने में, there is so much pain, इतना anguish है, जब तक हम cure पे नहीं पहुंचेंगे, तो वो कुछ कहीं बार हम लोग वो आस छोड़ देते हैं कि अब कुछ नहीं होने वाला, might as well just end it here. Sudden expectations of loss of freedom. Okay, if somebody is arrested or if somebody is put under house arrest, or अगेन बच्चों में भी ये होता है कि माँ बाप मोबाइल के लिए मना कर दें या फिर माँ बाप बाहर जाने से मना कर दें या पार्टीज में जाने से मना कर दें, उसमें भी एकदम से एंगर इश्यूज आ जाते हैं. और शायद आन पे भी बनाती है बच्चों की कि फलाना तो जा रहे हैं, मैं क्यों नहीं जा रहा हूँ, एंड मुझ पे बच्चे हंसेंगे. एंड देयर लॉट ऑफ दीज आर ऑल इश्यूज दैट लीड टू अ लॉट ऑफ मेंटल distress or anger, and rejection. Then anticipated loss of financial security. Again, this happened a lot during COVID. People lost jobs, or people were told to work for half the pay. It was all a situational scene, where or economical downturn bhi hota hai, when the economy is going down and there is not much money coming in. If there's no money coming into the company is hand tied to give money to the employees. ये loss of financial security जो है वो भी बहुत ज़्यादा लोगों के minds में helplessness create करती है. Flare up with family and friends for no apparent reason. बिना बात का झगड़ा, बिना बात की disconnection from the family. Now, why is urgent intervention needed, or rather when is urgent intervention needed? Okay, कब जरूरत पड़ती है कि हम कुछ करें? Okay, जब acute anxiety होती है, you see somebody इधर से उधर चल रहे हैं, अपने हाथ मले जा रहे हैं, एकदम आराम से नहीं बैठेंगे, हाथ पांव हिला रहे हैं या सिर खुजला रहे हैं, फोकस नहीं है लोगों में, इंटरनली कुछ अनबेरेबल पेन हो रही हो उनको, जो वो हैंडल नहीं कर पा रहे. तो दे डूइंग ऑल दीज एक्शंस, दिस एक्यूट एंग्जाइटी इज अकरिंग. दैट्स व्हेन हाँ, कुछ करना चाहिए यहाँ पे. रूमिनेटिंग, एक स्टक रिकॉर्ड की तरह बार बार एक ही बात, इरैशनल फियर होता है ना, एक ही बात बार 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 बोले जाएंगे. दे विल नॉट काम डाउन. मेरे पीछे कोई पड़ा है, मेरे पीछे कोई, कुछ होने वाला है, कुछ होने वाला है, कुछ होने वाला है. दीज आर things that should trigger some sort of a bell in your mind that there is something wrong, something is wrong, we need to talk. Then there's insomnia, not being able to sleep for several days. Okay, that puts people under a lot of risk. There's delusion, something ख्याली, अपना एक ख्याली सेंस है कि कुछ होने वाला है, मुझे कुछ हो जाएगा या किसी को कुछ हो जाएगा. देन हैवी इंटॉक्सिकेशन, आप जब बहुत ज़्यादा एंग्जाइटी या इंसोम्निया ड्रग्स ले रहे हैं तो वो भी हालांकि डिप्रेशन कम करना चाहिए, उसमें डिप्रेशन इंक्रीज ही होता है. सेल्फ मेडिकेशन भी देखी गई है कुछ लोगों में. Why we need to see all this and what we need to do about it? We have to do compassionate inquiry. Okay, suicide is a taboo subject. लोग इतने आम S question, they call it the S question. आम बात नहीं करना चाहते सुसाइड के बारे में. बच्चों के सामने तो बिल्कुल ही मत करना. Okay, and it seems awkward, it seems difficult to talk about. Everyone will talk about it hush hush, but the matter of the fact is it needs to be done in a very gentle and sensitive way. सनसनीखेज खबर नहीं है. Okay, it is something very sensitive and very dear to the heart. है भी तो किसी की इमोशंस की वजह से ये सुसाइडल कंडीशन आई है. Okay, it has to be a compassionate inquiry and not an investigative one. हम CID नहीं हैं, हम इंसान हैं, हमें इंसानों की तरह ही बिहेव करना चाहिए. Most persons send distress signals and they need to talk. They just need someone to listen. And you can be a person who can listen. When there is tension, it needs attention. Okay, जब किसी के आप देख रहे हैं टेंशन क्रिएट हो रही है किसी के अंदर, उनको अटेंशन दीजिए, उन्हें पूछिए क्या कर सकते हैं, क्या कुछ बोलना चाहते हो, बोलो, मैं हूं, बैठा हूं, सुन रहा हूं. जस्ट सिट नेक्स्ट टू देम क्वाइटली, लेट देयर बी कंप्लीट साइलेंस. थोड़ी देर में कुछ ना कुछ तो किसी के मुंह से निकलेगा ही. देन क्वेश्चंस will arise once the person starts talking. Then you can start formulating your questions. And questions can be of less direct approach and a direct approach depending on the situation and the person. Now, our QPR में हमारा पहला step, questioning. Acknowledge the person's distress. आपने देख लिया एक person stress में है. You can use questions which are more direct and a little less direct. Indirect नहीं होते हैं. More direct or a little less direct. Okay. Less direct approaches are questions like, have you been unhappy lately? Do you feel that life is not worth living? Do you ever wish that you could go to sleep and never wake up? When people are upset, as you seem to be, they sometimes wish they were dead. I am wondering if you are feeling that way too. Less direct approach. Then there's the direct approach. Ask them direct questions. Have you ever wanted to stop living? You look pretty miserable. Are you thinking of ending it all? Are you thinking of suicide? Questions must be asked with concern, care and compassion. कभी भी गुस्से से या धमका के नहीं पूछना है. हमने बहुत प्यार से और बहुत आराम से पूछना है, कंसर्न दिखा के. आप उनकी केयर करते हैं, Asking suicide questions does not increase the risk. हमने पहले भी बात करी थी. Communication channels open होते हैं. If the answer is yes to any of these questions, that means the subject is on the table. आप इसके बारे में बात कर सकते हो. एक discussion channel खुल गया है. अब एक आप दोनों के बीच में एक connection form हो गया है. Okay, you can talk to the person. You can give them instructions. They can take instructions. They will also give you instructions कि मुझे इस तरह से बात करनी है इस चीज के बारे में. Now, anxiety decreases as hope increases. आप जितना उनसे बात करेंगे, okay, उनके अंदर एक hope increase होगी. Okay, research has shown that when people are asked if they are thinking of suicide, they experience relief and not distress. उनको डर नहीं लगता है, okay, उनको relief लगता है. You have helped them to acknowledge कि हाँ मुझे दर्द है, मुझे पेन है, there is something going on in my mind. Until now वो अपने आप ये पेन बेयर कर रहे थे. आपने उनसे बात करी है तो वो अपनी पेन बांट पा रहे हैं. Okay, a chance to go on living has been offered to them. It is almost as if the S question, the suicide question, has provided a ray of light, a light at the end of the tunnel where there was complete darkness. Now, our step 2, once we have asked the questions, we must persuade them. उनको समझाना भी जरूरी है, because remember, they are reluctant. So, listen to the person when you have asked the S questions, the suicide questions, okay? Gauge it properly. Most people want to talk as they realize there is someone who is interested in helping, okay? Once you've established this connection, listening is the greatest gift that any person can have, okay? It is the greatest gift for humans. Now, we advise you to be easy. I mean, it's generally very easy, quick and cheap to give advices, but हम एडवाइस देने नहीं जाएंगे, या हम एडवाइस देने के लिए बात नहीं कर रहे हैं, एडवाइस देने के लिए कम्युनिकेशन चैनल्स ओपन नहीं कर रहे हैं. हम सुनने के लिए कम्युनिकेशन चैनल ओपन करें ताकि हमें पता चले कि प्रॉब्लम क्या है, पेन क्या है. लिसनिंग टेक्स टाइम एंड पेशेंस, बट इट ऑलवेज हेल्प्स. आस्क योरसेल्फ, हु डू आई गो टू व्हेन आई नीड हेल्प. आप हमेशा उसके पास जाते हैं जो आपकी बात सुनता है, ना कि आपको लेक्चर करता है, राइट? So, if you want to help people, you have to be non-judgmental and you have to be listening. You have to be a good listener. Na ki a lecturer, saying that do this, do that, you're wrong, this is wrong, this is not right. Okay? Non-judgmental listening and no lecturing. So, to be a good listener, give your full and undivided attention. Do not interrupt, but speak only when the other person has finished. Do not rush with advice, judgment, or condemnation. Instead, let your concern and compassion come through. Be aware of your own fear and accept it as you focus on the other person. ऐसा नहीं है कि दूसरे की कहानी सुन के आपके अंदर खुद डर नहीं पैदा होगा. होता है, right? Ask, will you go with me to see a counselor or any professional help? Ask them, are you ready now? Or shall we go a little later? Get their, confirmation कि हाँ, ठीक है, हम तब जाएंगे जब आप तैयार हो. अभी नहीं, हम तब जाएंगे जब आप तैयार हो. And will you let me help you get an appointment with so and so? I will get the appointment. If you don't feel comfortable, you get the appointment. I'll sit with you. Whatever is comfortable for you. Will you promise me not to harm yourself until we go for help? That is the most important thing, right? Take a promise from the person. Because after questioning and after becoming a good listener, you have created that level of communication. आपका जब कम्युनिकेशन चैनल खुल गया है तो आप एक दूसरे से रिक्वेस्ट भी कर सकते हैं कि प्लीज डोंट हार्म योरसेल्फ अंटिल वी गो टू द प्रोफेशनल. ओके, होप is a promise, to go on living. It is often a good idea to ask the person to agree to go on living and make a recommitment to life. Okay, I can do it. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is always a solution. We'll come up with a solution together. And of course, a promise not to hurt or kill oneself or to go on living until help is gotten. And it just generally becomes a relief for them. Even if you get that promise, don't despair. I mean, if they don't give you that promise, don't despair. Just say, I want you to live and hold on until we get some help. Keep trying. Be persistent. Don't be overpowering also. हमने किसी को होवर नहीं करना, मतलब एकदम उनसे चिपक नहीं जाना है. But yes, keep trying. If your intention is to help, then keep trying. Enlist the near and dear ones with peer groups. Generally तो फैमिली होती है आसपास या फिर फ्रेंड्स होते हैं जिनको आप आगाह कर सकते हैं. आप उनको बोल सकते हैं कि देखिए, this person is going through this, just be vigilant. ध्यान रखिए. Until you go to see a professional, ध्यान रखने के लिए बोलिए. लेकिन अगर ऐसा कुछ नहीं है तो उनको किसी सपोर्ट ग्रुप में या पीयर ग्रुप में इन्वॉल्व करिए, जहां पर यू नो दैट दैट पर्सन इज सेफ until, and of course there are situations where it's a very severe case, then you might even get help of police, right? Now persuasion works best when you persist in statements that suicide is not a good solution and alternatives can be found. Okay, you have to accept the reality of the person's pain. You have to realize, आपको खुद को समझ आना चाहिए कि उसकी पेन, दूसरे इंसान की पेन जो है वो रियल है, और उनकी काल्पनिक, यू नो, इट्स नॉट देयर थिंकिंग, इट्स नॉट देयर फिगमेंट ऑफ देयर इमेजिनेशन, इट इज एक्चुअल पेन. जब तक आप उसको एक्सेप्ट नहीं करेंगे, वो इंसान के साथ आप क्या कम्युनिकेट कर पाएंगे, राइट? You have to show respect to the person. You have to focus on how to bring a healthy solution to their problem. You have to see how you can give them a reason for living. Okay. Collaborate with the person, assure them for ongoing support. वो आपको बार बार बोलेंगे, आप थक के चले जाओगे, मुझ में बदलाव नहीं आएगा, आप थक के चले जाओगे, आप मुझे छोड़ जाओगे. मेक देम अवेयर कि नहीं, मैं हूं ना, मैं बैठी हूं ना आपके साथ, मैं बैठा हूं ना आपके साथ, मैं हूं ना. गिव देम द सपोर्ट, गिव देम द assurance, and offer hope and support just by being there. Finally, now you've created a link between you and this person by persuading them. And now is the time for referral. You have to connect the concerned person with a competent mental health professional. Okay, you have to take them to the right place. You may need to accompany them. शायद उनके अंदर वो courage ना हो कि वो इतना सब होने के बाद, बोलने के बाद, बात करने के बाद वो उधर तक जा भी पाए. If they want, go with them. If they don't want, don't go with them. Don't force it. If they want, go with them. Okay, you may take the appointment for them. You may go to the appointment with them. Involve their family, make them vigil. Like I said earlier, family को बताइए कि वो ठीक नहीं है, उनके आसपास रहिए, थोड़ा ध्यान रखिए. एकदम वो सिचुएशन क्रिएट नहीं करनी है कि तुम्हारे समथिंग्स रॉन्ग विद यू सो आई हैव टू टेक केयर ऑफ यू, बट हाँ, ध्यान रखना है कि वो कुछ कर ना ले. Share telephone numbers of helplines with the family or with people around them. If a family is not available, then of course peers हैं, friends हैं, लोग उनके आसपास जो रहते हैं, just ध्यान रखने के लिए कि please ध्यान रखिएगा. And of course these have to be people who you can rely on as well. उस टाइप का इंसान नहीं जो सनसनी क्रिएट करने की ज्यादा कोशिश करेगा. And then of course you have to find the courage to act. You have to, as a first responder, you have to be confident and act with courage. But of course, don't be too strict on yourself. You are also human. And don't be worried about, breaking trust. You have to create a level of trust. Yet, अगर आपको कभी उनकी लाइफ सेव करनी है और ऐसी सिचुएशन आ जाती है और आप वहां पे ट्रस्ट ब्रेक कर देते हैं, तो इट्स ओके. You can break the trust and you can get help. Okay. So at the same time, you have to take care of your mental health as well, right? And don't worry about not having sufficient information. You are also human. You can always call for help. Dial 103 is a police helpline. It is a police distress helpline for severe cases where you actually probably see somebody standing at a bridge or a ledge or a building ready to jump. This is the number you have to dial. It's a distress number. Generally, it's used for women, children, domestic violence and all. But in these cases as well, it can be used. As a first responder, you play an important role in saving lives. QPR is not counseling. It is a form. It is a way of being a friend, a communication channel. It is not counseling. If you are not a trained counselor, it is important for you to refer that person to a trained mental health professional. सही जगह पर ले जाना बहुत जरूरी है. And finally, don't give up. रोज अपने आप को बोलिए, I am capable of achieving something. I am capable of overcoming this struggle. Okay, I am not alone. There is always somebody around. अपने आप को भी बोलिए, और अगर आप फर्स्ट रिस्पॉन्डर हैं तो उनको भी बोलिए जिनको आप हेल्प करें. एंड उनको बोलिए यू मैटर. एंड अपने आप को बोलिए आई मैटर एंड वी ऑल मैटर. दैट्स इट फ्रॉम मी. थैंक यू.
Thank you, Pooja and Leonie, for this lovely talk. आपके स्नेह के आंगन में आपने हम सबको इतना प्यार से रखा, उसके लिए बहुत बड़ा थैंक यू.
Thank you, Vinita. Vinita, I request that if people have questions now, Leonie can also join, and we'll try and
of course.
address to our best ability.
Right. I would just like to quote अटल वाजपेयी जी की एक पोयम के कुछ लाइंस. टूटे हुए सपने की सुने कौन सिसकी, अंतर को चीर व्यथा पलकों पर ठिठकी, हार नहीं मानूंगा रार नहीं ठानूंगा, काल के कपाल पर लिखता मिटाता हूँ, गीत नया गाता हूँ. तो हम सभी को एक नए गीत से शुरुआत करनी है, खुद के लिए और अपने आसपास सभी के लिए. Since the talk has ended, we will conclude this with some affirmations, and then we will switch on to we'll open the forum for the audience questions. I would request everyone to just close your eyes for 2 minutes and repeat after these phrases and these sentences after me. I am so thankful to God for this beautiful gift of life. और मैं अपनी जिंदगी की बहुत रिस्पेक्ट करती हूँ या करता हूँ. मैं इम्पोर्टेंट हूँ. I love myself. I will not give up. I'm capable of achievements. मैं अकेली नहीं हूँ. There is always help around. I matter. We all matter. Thank you,
Yes,
everyone.
we do.
Thank you, everyone.
Yes.
And स्नेहांगन को आप contact कर सकते हैं on their email ID and their Insta handle, which I've already posted on the chat box. And about Healthy Me, Happy Me, हमें भी आप कहीं पर भी ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं on YouTube, Insta and WhatsApp. I have shared the details in the chat box. आप में से कोई भी अनम्यूट कर सकता है अपना वीडियो ऑन करके. You are open to ask your questions to Leonie and Pooja.
Yeah, Rajesh ji, yes.
Hi, I would like to ask a question. So, Pooja, first and foremost, thanks to you and to your entire team for the work that you're doing. It is highly commendable, and thank you for saving India and Indians. Okay. So, Pooja, एक question, while I was listening to you, I also want to share some statistics. मुझे कुछ statistics भी आपके साथ share करने हैं. It is said that 1 out of every 4 persons is in depression. Okay, हर 4 में से एक आदमी depression में है, correct, इंडिया में. And most of this depression is undiagnosed. जैसे कि कैंसर कहते हैं, कैंसर के अलग अलग stages होते हैं, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 पे finally वो जो है ना solve करना थोड़ा difficult हो जाता है. और rather it becomes जीवन अपनी जान ले ले, हमारा जीवन ले लेगा. ठीक है. Similarly, I think depression is the starting point of suicide, or the suicide mindset, correct? And what we are seeing today is 1 out of 4%, 25% लोग depression में हैं, and there is no treatment, nothing being done. There is nothing in the education system regarding relationships, regarding our health. I think there is, over time, this could lead to many, many more depression, suicide cases. I'm sorry, this may not be very, sweet to hear. ये सुनने में थोड़ा अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है, but देखो डिप्रेशन लोगों में ज्यादा हो रहा है, ज्यादा लोग डिप्रेशन में जा रहे हैं, तो उसमें से कुछ परसेंटेज डेफिनेटली सुसाइड की तरफ जाएंगे. एंड मुझे कहीं पे भी जो है ना ऐसे कुछ कदम नहीं दिख रहे हैं गवर्नमेंट द्वारा, या कुछ जो कहते हैं मास स्केल और बाय प्राइवेट ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस जो कि इस पे काम कर रहे हो, ताकि जैसे लोग डिप्रेस नहीं होंगे तो सुसाइड भी नहीं करेंगे. वी रियली नीड अ लॉट ऑफ स्टेप्स टू बी टेकन एंड रियल क्विक, so that we can save this country, right? And depression और दुख के कारण, stress के कारण आज diabetes जो है, that is on the rise. We are the highest in terms of diabetes. We are the highest in terms of cancer. ये सारी बीमारियां इसी कारण है क्योंकि लोग दुखी हैं, स्ट्रेस में हैं, डिप्रेशन में हैं, करेक्ट? तो ये चीजें ऑलरेडी आ चुकी हैं. क्या कहते हैं, संसार में अगर हम लोग नंबर्स देखेंगे तो नंबर्स तो बात ही कर रहे हैं. या हाउ डू वी सॉल्व दिस प्रॉब्लम एट एन इंडिया लेवल, और व्हाट कैन वी डू एट एन इंडिया लेवल, और वी नीड लॉट मोर स्टेप्स टू बी टेकन टू सेव द वर्ल्ड.
So I will tell you that depression is the number one cause of, whenever depression is untreated, it's the number one cause for suicide. And there is a lot being done, but it's not known to people. Today, even schools and colleges, this mental health has been taken up as a priority. At Snehangan, we also do life skills training with school children, where we, train children with life skills, relationship skills, communication skills, dealing with conflict, dealing with stress, so that, children themselves get empowered, and tomorrow's adults are in a better situation than maybe that what India is right now. So it is not as if things are not being done. Things are being done at some levels here and there. Not that the government is doing much about it, but yes, there are a lot of organizations who are working in the mental health area. And even if you look at today's newspaper, there is something about mental health being taken up as a priority mainly in schools and colleges.
it is a little sad that schools don't allow the suicide word being discussed openly around children. Although believe you me, children know more about it than we assume that they do, and they're very vocal within their own peers about these issues. Only some of the elders don't want it discussed. So at that level, initially as Sneha Angan, we were stuck that if we can't talk about suicide in schools, how will we make them aware about it? So we decided to go in and do life skills training for children, increasing their level of confidence, increasing the feeling of मैं भी important who I matter, sort of enhancing their self-esteem, their confidence, creating those kind of soft skill tools for them, that they too can try and come out of it. And we've tried to create those kind of so our main aim at Sneha Angan is to create that awareness. Just creating awareness is that first step. We need to be aware. We need to accept, that this is the situation and what needs to be done. What we can do as, the front runners, the people who get to the scene first.
I guess Nikhil ji has shared some information on chat box that Government of India has initiated lots of programs such as Mano
Mano
Darpan,
Darpan, yes.
Malviya Missions Teachers
Yeah.
Training Program.
Yeah. Mano
That's good
Darpan
to
is
know.
a anti-ragging or sort of a platform where children can call in with their grievances and with the problems and lots of other features they have.
Audience, you are open to ask any questions with.
There is also another helpline for elders.
Okay.
Where people can call in, and there are counselors, there are people who can support elders. They can even go to their homes, and if they need to be taken to a hospital or something like that. So there may be elders who may be living alone, who may be in depression and need help. So this helpline works very well, I can assure you, because a number of times they have called me and I have talked to people for this. Yeah.